But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hello everyone, it's me. I'm back. I've been working the past few days on the con tower for this sub. I can't really work on the main hull right now. I mean, I can add little details, but I really don't want to. I'm waiting to get that book from a friend of mine. I'll pick it up Saturday. We have our model meeting Saturday. It's always on the second Saturday of every month. But I'm waiting for the book, because supposedly in there it will show me the details, or at least line drawings of the inner hull, which will fit inside the sub here. It's where the crew lives and do their work and all that kind of stuff. So I need to know that, so that to show how high it comes up, so some of the limber holes you'll see through over here, some you won't. So I need that to do that. Anyway, so I've been working on the upper con tower and everything like that, working with photo-etched. I will now send you to a little clip I made a couple days ago on how I heat up photo-etched. It's only a minute or so, so check it out. I'll be right back. Hey everyone. Okay, if you're working with photo-etched, one of the things you might have to do is bend certain photo-etched parts around a round object. And I'm going to have to do that in a couple of these parts so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you do real quick. I have a torch, as you can see. But some people say you use a match. I just use a torch. I hit it really lightly. When you heat the photo-etched up with a little bit of heat and let it cool down naturally, it will bend easier when you go to bend it around a round object. So let me see if I can get this lit. It's going to hit the part I want really gently. So where's my part? There it is. Okay, watch. Okay, so let's heat it gently. Oops. And that's all you need to do. Just heat it just a little bit. You don't want it too much like that. Some people say use a match, but I'm just gonna hit it with this little bit. I have one part over here. Heat that up. Heat that up. And that's it. Let it cool naturally. And it will work wonders for you. Like I said, you know, I don't know how long it'll take for you to let it cool, but I just let it sit for a little while. Then I cut the part out and I bend it around my round object, whatever it is. These have to go around my periscopes, so I will cut them out, wrap around my periscopes, glue them down. It just breaks the stress down on the heat. Just makes it softer. And by you letting it naturally cool down, it stays soft. If I were to dip it in water or oil, it would like harden it, I think is what happens. So that's it for this lesson. I'll be back. Alright, well that clip shows how I heat up the photo-etch so it's able to be bent easier and go around round parts. And the reason I showed that for you, because I've been working on the periscopes and the con tower. And several things I want to show you. Right now, with photo-etch, I'm getting a little aggravated. There's a few parts I haven't used, and I won't tell you which ones they are, but at my age, my sight, even with these little magnifying glasses, still are tough to do. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying to use as much parts as possible, but you know, hey, I'm getting older. Like I said, I told you in an earlier video, I will try and use as much as I can, but you can see some parts already been taken out of this and the other ones. So anyway, I will throw pictures in as I'm talking. I'm actually taking photographs of some of the things as I go along, because in the video you might not be able to see them as easily. Let me zoom in here a little bit, and I'll show you some stuff I've been working on. Here is the main bridge, and to give you guys some scale, let me turn the light down a little bit. To give you guys some scale, I added this little figure on here from a 144 scale Leopold railgun that my dad got me a couple years back. And this is a guy compared to the tower. So now you know the size of a human being. Say it's a 5'6" or 6 foot man. I put him down some blue tack to help hold him in place. And now you can kind of see the scale of the size of a human being to this sub. So that kind of gives you some contrast. I think I can find sailor guys for these things, and I might get them at 144 scale. But I'll put pictures with this so you can see a better, crisper picture. But I've been working on this, a lot of photo etched, a lot of sanding up front where the seams meet here. I'll show it with my knife. The big seam here, here, along here. Filled them all in. Had to scrape off some old parts, put on the photo etched parts you can see here and here. This is another piece here. This was part of the heavier duty metal. I'm not sure what it is. It's like a silver color. I don't know what it is. It's not regular brass. Some of the side panels here. And every little fidget things and little stuff around here. Little tiny parts. It's fun, fun, fun. Here is the main periscope. Now this was kind of cool, but I lost one of the parts. It flung off here, and I got mad, and I found it the next day, put it on, it flipped off again, and I finally got to it here and stick, and that about drove me nuts. So here's the main periscope. I hope you can see it. Even has a little. I was able to put on the little eyepiece where the captain sees through as he's going along through the water. Many little. I think there's like a compass thing. I don't know what all these parts are, but I got them on there. It's insane. It's like, oh my god! I'm like, help me. I just watched movies and worked along with that. Here is a little antenna. I think this is like a radar antenna. And I had to put, I'll show a picture of it, I had to put a little tiny little brass photo etch part right there. And boy, was that fun. Actually, I did that while I was talking to my friend VIIC on the phone. So that was cool. I was sitting there talking, didn't even know I was doing it. I was like, trying to get it done. I'm like, oh god. And here's the other one. Other periscope. I had to bend this piece around here. Basically, is all I had to do. Put a little ring on top of here. Use the periscope from the kit. The what do you call it? The Griffin model set, a Griffin photo etch set, and did that. And I also have to create this. This is a template for me to put onto here, and then I use that. I put a railing on here, and I use this as a guide to attach the railing to here. Then I pull this off, bend down little things to make the railing, and I put little pieces in there. This is going to be a very tough project. I'll bring this in the next video. This, I don't know. I'll do it and then I'll show it to you, because right now it's gonna be a lot of work, and so it's nice to have a little template. That's a good thing from Griffin that did that. And other than that, I'll show that to you on my next video. Oh yeah, real quick, these are the pieces I had to cut off. If I can show these to you, these are the pieces that I had to cut off. They were part of this. So you can see what the difference is. That's what it would look like with a kit, and that's fine and dandy, but look what the photo etch set does to it. Look at all the detail that it adds to it. You know, it's amazing how much photo etch can do for your model. So it does make a difference having a photo etch. It's nice. It's aggravating. Like I said, getting older than I am, my eyesight's starting to go more and more every year, and that's just part of getting older. But boy, oh boy, I'm not the world's best modeler. I'm trying my best, and I've seen guys do this model, some really good pictures, and I've seen guys do it where it's like, oh my god, how'd you glue that together? How did you do it? My hat's off to him. Fantastic. I'm doing the best I can. I'll keep trying, but there, like I said, there'll be some parts I won't put on here, and so that's just the way it is. But anyway, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time doing this. So on my next video, hopefully I will have the rails for the back of this done. And hopefully they'll turn out fine. I won't be aggravated and get mad and go to the plastic ones from the kit. Because I could do that very easily. Because it'd be a whole lot easier than doing the photo etch ones. But I really want to do the photo etch ones because I think they'll add so much more detail to it. And just give that little bit of extra oomph to the model, you know. Alright, well, thanks a lot for watching. And I'll be back with my next video when I get that railing done and stuff.